All right, guys, we are live. I'm alive with my friend, Amanda. So, Amanda, I want you to introduce yourself to everybody. I'm so excited to have you on today. What better person to talk about metabolic syndrome?
Me. I know, I'm so excited for this. I've been watching your videos, so excited I get to be here.
I'm excited to have you.
Yeah. Well, I'm Amanda Plevel. I'm Dr. Foodie on drfoodie.live. I'm a natural health practitioner. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not licensed, so please don't, construe this as medical advice. See your practitioner.
Awesome. Well, I've been dealing with metabolic syndrome for quite a few years, and I've actually got it all under control with a lot of the food I'm eating, a shake that I'll share with you guys a little bit. But let's talk about some of the symptoms of metabolic syndrome. I know a lot of people have been asking me, please, Kim, you got to talk about metabolic syndrome.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where I come in, because what people don't understand about metabolic syndrome is it actually is a precursor to diabetes. And it's not, you know how diabetes has its own symptom list and then this is the disease you have? Metabolic syndrome is actually, it's a name for the combination of conditions that are happening. Mm-hmm. So it's the cluster of multiple things happening. So it could be low LDL, the good cholesterol, high HDL, the bad cholesterol. It could be high blood sugar, high triglycerides. It's an imbalanced blood sugar. If you have multiple of those factors, they typically will say it's metabolic syndrome.
Right, and so for me, I had 3 out of the 5
what were
symptoms.
Yours? You had high numbers.
Yes, so high HDL.
Okay.
It was, I believe, 84.
Yeah.
Triglycerides were okay, but then my midsection was way over the average. It's supposed to be under 30.
Yeah, because they say 35 is the absolute top inches around your midsection. 40 for men.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, and I had obviously that. And then my blood sugar was about 100.
Yikes.
And so I'm a sugar lover. I'm an addict.
Who's not? Really? I mean, honestly, that is all natural. We need to learn away from the sugar.
So hi everyone. I want to just say hi. Hi Steve, how's it going? And so so it's been crazy. So I in the last about 4 years ago probably have been dealt with that, and I started taking one of our GC Control shakes.
Yeah, you were telling me about you had a shake, and I wanted to know more about that.
Yeah, so the GC Control shake has only 1 gram of sugar, and it helps your sweet cravings. So the problem with metabolic syndrome is a lot of those folks love sugar, and so how do you get rid of that sugar? How do you kick it out of their body? By doing a shake. We have shakes that they're $1.33 a day, you guys. I mean, they're not expensive. It literally took my sugar cravings away.
Now, and so not only that, you're not getting in the sugar, you're not having sugar cravings, so you're not still hungry and then eating everything out of the
junk.
pantry.
Eating the junk.
Okay.
Yep, no more eating junk.
Yeah.
And so since all of that, I mean, I was, heavier obviously around here, and now my thyroid was a little off last December, January, February, and now since May have lost 16 pounds. So that's where this came about, and people were saying, you gotta teach this stuff. How are you doing it?
Yeah, and did you change much of your diet then, or did you just add your shake? And
I added my shake. Actually, I had 2 different shakes, Fiber-Wise and GC Control. I added a sport drink called Sustain, and the reason why I did that is because I was, never really a pop drinker, but I liked coffee. You kind of got me away from the coffee. Now I only drink about an inch or 2 of coffee versus
adrenal glands were way
4 cups.
Yeah.
Wasn't I drinking 3 to 4 cups? I was drinking a lot. So my adrenals were screwed up. And so I decreased all that. But then also when you're eating healthier, you're doing the shakes, those sort of things, you're not grabbing the chips and you're not grabbing the chocolate and the sweets that I was.
So did it make you feel healthier too? You wanted to get up and get moving? Did your exercise change?
Increased huge.
Yeah.
Exercise increased. I think it was last week I did almost 20 miles walking. Okay. So now this week I haven't walked as much. I'm doing more toning this week. I walked this morning about almost 2 miles. But the toning thing is where I'm working at now this week. So I've walked a little bit less, but definitely huge increased energy.
Yes, so. And you know what? One thing that I think people have to understand too, you do not have to be a gym buff. No. You don't have to be the big, heavy bulk weightlifter. It is important to build muscle, because muscle is what, if you work out now, you build muscle, it keeps fat burning for you for 36 hours after. Right. So any of this toning that you're doing, that's perfect, because it's going to keep burning fat for you, and it's about fat loss, not weight loss.
Exactly, and how you feel too.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have to be a size 2. That's not what I'm getting at. No,
Yeah.
you are, but
you have to be a perfect you.
or you're 0,
you know,
or whatever you are.
Yeah.
Whatever your weight is.
Honestly,
You're so tiny.
I know.
But you're very, very healthy. And,
Yep.
you know, that's what's great. And I'm totally happy where I'm at.
Yep.
Maybe a couple more pounds will be
But
nice.
you look healthy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, especially as women, I don't know why we as women compare what numbers are. Oh, you're a 2, you're
Yes.
a 16.
Yep.
Because beauty, look, the number is totally different. You
Yes.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's awesome. So you guys ask a lot of questions. Feel free to comment in the box below. And then also add your friends to healthwithkim.com. We'd love to have them. Don't forget to, this is a private group. So if you're in here, you know, really be blessed with that, because this is a private group and we've added, over 500 people in the last 3 weeks. So
Yep.
we've been
Not
getting a
everybody
lot
gets
of,
to see this.
it's been crazy.
Yeah, and
been
it's
awesome.
information that people need to
Yes.
know. And it's basic information.
Yes.
You know, because people are like, I'm sick, I'm unhealthy, I'm overweight, I don't even know where to start. It starts with this. It literally starts with the little things.
Look,
Yeah.
increasing their water. You know, do you have metabolic syndrome? If you do, guess what? We have something that can help those folks that do.
Yeah, definitely. Talk to Kim about that.
so-
I want you to show them your little
Oh yeah, so
Seeing
this
that.
little brochure, it's from the company here. It's called Take Control. I think you can download just the actual, I think they're redoing these because right now they're out of stock. So what I'm thinking is either happening is people have been crazy purchasing these or they're redoing them, but they're amazing. It talks about a healthy balance. It helps you with your understanding the glycemic index. And you know, changing your relationship with food. So this is a great little brochure. If you want me to take any pictures of the brochure, if you can't get it, I will. So just private message me and I can get you that information. So.
Okay. And I made you a little gift. Well, I knew we were doing this today, so I put together 2 infographics. I don't know if you saw I posted them on there, but I can post them to your page too.
Awesome.
But it's for your people out here listening. I made 2 little infographics. One about the numbers to let you know if you are dealing with metabolic syndrome possibly. Obviously, we cannot diagnose that. Go and talk to your doctor if you think that you have some of these symptoms.
Right.
But so one of them is a tip sheet about, do you have these numbers? And then the other one is kind of just tips on like what to eat, what not to eat. Because, you know, I'm sure you had to change that too. No processed foods,
Absolutely.
no refined sugar, which really we should do that anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do because they eat it because they're in a hurry.
Yep.
So they're eating tons of processed foods. And
Yes.
so if you can kick it out of your diet, you're going to feel a million times better.
Exactly.
I know once in a while I cheat, but the beauty of it is,
It's
you
about
know,
living.
right, it's about living. And the series, Do Something More, that's what it's about. It's about just baby stepping people's way back to health.
Yes.
And
yes.
that's huge.
Yes. If
And
you
so-
want to see those quick tip sheets, go to drfoodie.live. It's under my scripts blog, and you'll see them. They're big pictures right away.
And then I can post them below too for
Yeah.
everybody too. But yeah, you guys, I mean, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little infomercial with Amanda.
Thank
We
you
are
for
actually going to be
having
doing some YouTube stuff together.
Yes.
So there'll be more to come, you guys. So thank you so much for listening. And Linda says, love your comment about it's not about weight loss, it's about fat loss.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because you know what? I saw this fun little, what is it? Meme? I never know. M-E-M-E. What is that?
I don't know.
Those little things, those little memes that are posted on Facebook, I saw one of those. It was the funniest thing. And it said, I put that scale over in the corner where it could behave until it was going to apologize to me. And I thought, really, throw your scales away. Weight loss, it's not about the number. It is not about the number.
It's about how you feel.
It is how you feel. It's about the energy of the cells. It's about, you know, the nutrition moving through
But
your body.
here's the deal now. You don't worry about the numbers, but a lot of people out there do.
I know.
So,
but you know what though? I do
know.
worry about the numbers. Like I know everybody says, oh yeah, poor you, you're size 2, you don't know what we're talking about. Yes, I do. I was 88 pounds. I was very unhealthy. Trying to get that scale up was just as hard as trying to get the scale down. But that's what I'm saying. If you focus on that number, like I should have focused on my health, you know, gaining the proper fats that I needed. And when people are losing weight, like we talked about before, it matters where that fat is depositing itself onto your body. You know, if we know it's going around the midsection or the thighs and the rump, we know that you probably should be looking at your adrenal and thyroids, and you need somebody to help you do that.
Well, and the other thing that's really simple for these guys, really, if you're going to go to the doctor, get your blood tested, you probably already have had your cholesterol tested and those sort of things. So just look at your numbers.
Right.
If you have,
That's huge.
if you, you know, you don't have to be specifically diagnosed with it. If you have your numbers, you know, if your numbers are not accurate, start working on it. You don't have to go on medication for a lot of this.
And when you have 1, 2, 3, that's an indicator there's something going on.
Right, and I had 3 out of 5.
That's a lot.
So it was a lot. And then you guys, when I started taking the GC Control within 6 months, my glucose level was 65. So that's how much it dropped. Dropped 35 points in 6 months.
Yeah.
By taking the shake. So it does. It's really, and if you want to lose a lot of weight, because I am working with a lot of people that want to lose 50 plus pounds, I'm having them do 2 shakes a day. So some of them have to do more just to kick the sugar cravings, a habit, the pop habit that we talked about, the pop, getting rid of all the pop.
And you know, when it comes down to it, for any health condition, it always comes down to the food. What's your body taking in, and then what is your body doing with it once it comes in? Okay, so.
All right, guys. Well, we'll be bringing some other tips and tricks to you guys in the next couple weeks. We have a lot going on, a lot on the books to bring to you. So have a great day. Thanks again for coming in. I appreciate you.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.